efficient for the surgeon, because surgery is all about efficiency. So while the doctor is standing, doing a procedure on a patient, all they have to do is look up, see what they need to see, and look back down and continue working, okay? Or if they're doing a laparoscopic procedure, which I'll show you in a minute, they're able to do that. So on the theme of efficiency, let's say they're doing a surgery, and there is an x-ray that you took 5 years ago, okay? It's up in their medical records, in the digital medical records. So they are able, at that instant, literally, pull that up, because the nurse already has it up, pull up your record, bring down an x-ray that you took 5 years ago, if the doctor thinks it's medically relevant, put it right up, study it, look down, look up, and then continue with the surgery. Okay? Big deal. On that same theme is, in the past, what they used to have to do is they go, and if let's say the doctor gets a phone call from one of the patient rooms up on the floors, okay? Somebody's blood pressure skyrocketed. Well, what they're able to do, what they used to have to do, is they'd come over, and they'd come over to the phone, the nurse would hold it out, and he'd stick it, because he can't touch it, because he's sterile, and he can yeah, okay, and then he'd come back over to the patient table and continue working. Well, now, we've got this microphone right here. The nurse is able to call right to the room, and the nurse would talk, the floor nurse would talk right to the speakers that you were just listening to, and the doctor would just talk right into the microphone, never leaving the patient's side. Okay? Video. So, another important thing about this room is, you know, Dr. Steen is, if he can't see it, or if the surgeon can't see it, they can't fix it, right? So what this is a laparoscope, so this is put right into the belly, and this can see 1/100th of a micron, which is 1/100th the width of a human hair, okay, if brought in. And so this is put right into the belly, so you can take a look at how,
you're in sleep time, so that, you know.
And you are in sleep time.
Hopefully.
Hopefully every time you walk into this OR, you'll be vertical. This is the way you want to visit an OR, right? Any questions at all? This is the most technologically advanced OR in the region now, with all the technology.
Exactly. This is one of our open heart rooms. It's 630 square feet. It's roughly about double the size we currently use. And I see Judy over here. Judy can verify, right, Judy? This is much larger than what we used to have. We have, actually what you're standing on is a rubber sheet good, so 4 millimeter thick, so it's actually softer when you're standing on it for hours on end in surgery. It helps with your back and your knees. We also have these great new surgical lights. The old surgical lights have halogen bulbs, very hot, warm, so again, over hours, the doctor and the surgical team around the table are sweating, uncomfortable. This is LED technology, green technology, cool. And anyone want to say, guess how long these LED lights last? 10 years. And personally, when Skycom told us this, I think they made a mistake is we don't have to buy any for 10 years, but hey. You can focus down right at the surgical field. You can change the light intensity right at the surgical field. We also have a surgical camera built right into the light head. So go ahead and spin it, Ron. You can zoom in and out. You can see the hand here. So when the surgeon's working, you have an assistant. Again, it's anatomically correct, obviously is very important, but we can also send that back to our server. They download it and they can stream it wherever they need to stream it to. This is one of our equipment carriers or handlers, has all of our video equipment. It has voice and data, the data for electronic medical records, and you'll see a whole stream bank of electrical outlets. Again, at the surgical field, no cord streaming across the floor, tripping hazard, infection control, things like that. So that's kind of a down and dirty kind of look at how we have one of our, and this is a typical OR room. We have a couple of extra features in here for open heart, but we have 14 rooms that look pretty much just like nurse's desk actually faces the field. Satellite clocks, the time is the same no matter where you are in the pavilion. We have Big Brother camera up there, so the front desk knows what's going on in the room. They can call to the next patient. There's so many details we take out. Actually, go through with you guys on how intricate you obviously have to get to make this work properly. Comments? Judy?
We don't have much storage in the room.
Right. There's a whole new way that they're doing things now. It's a fully integrated case card system. So it starts with our sterile processing department that's now married up with our materials management department for soft goods. And that's in the basement. It comes up on, I see a couple of smiles, it comes up a clean elevator, and then it's distributed to the room. We have a sterile core that has racks for emergency supplies, and then these storage cabinets here for basic stuff like Band-Aids or gloves or an extra gown, that kind of thing. Okay, we have another group that's waiting to come in here, but thank you so much, appreciate it.
So this